back to back to back to back. Oh, I'm doing videos after videos. Concierge Health Advisor here, Steve here, the happy nutritionist at your service. Layne Norton, you clicked on it. Layne Norton, PhD, buff, the buffest PhD in all of the world, but yeah, and married to, is he married to, or at least, you know, he's going out with Holly Baxter, very, very fit individuals. He's got plenty of intellectual rigor and smarts and protocol, and understands what grows, what muscles grow, what you should be eating, look like me, and all that sort of thing. Good. He's the buffest, best looking PhD out there. Good. Good. But here's the poo-poo part. Let's face it, reviews. Not all reviews are poo-poos, but we need to poo-poo. Just to get out of the echo chamber, perhaps. I listen to him. I listened to him on Huberman. Was he on Atia? I get these guys mixed up. You get it with part of my review series of the new health gurus out there doing the rounds. So Norton, he knows how to hypertrophy muscles, hypertrophy, good. Actually, I've only just in the last week stepped up my hypertrophy. Pretty good luck on hypertrophy if I'm only going to spend only spending up to 15 minutes, like since yesterday, 15 minutes in the gym, one set per money group. Two sets per body group. I'm a bit wary of doing lat pull downs and lateral rows, you know, the back stuff, chin ups and that sort of thing, because in the past when I've tried, like decades in the past when I've tried a new gym thing, I always had this, and I always thought, biceps, tennis elbow, no, that's a whole grip issue. You stuff up this muscle here, you think it's tennis elbow, it's just that muscle being torn. Even golfers, tennis players, like, tennis elbow, golfers elbow, really it could have been, you know, just lifting a heavy bag at the airport. Who did I get that off? Well, this is about Norton. Here I go again. I'm jumping around. It shouldn't be about my change of subject all the time. This is about Dr. Layne Norton. Sorry for jumping around, but I'll jump around anyway. This is about working out, and so at least he's doing well visually. Let's see how he goes at age 65 and 80. Will I be vindicated at the age of 80 if he's still alive? Probably not. I'd like to think that I'll get into triple figures now. A couple of years ago, I was double my body weight, had half a dozen chronic health issues and that sort of thing. So I'm starting a bit later than the Hubermans and the Atias and the Layne Nortons and the Baxters and the Patricks and that's all. They're all the ones I've got in my head. Sonnenberg and many other PhDs and profound health gurus out there. There's a Egbert guy that I reviewed some time back. I'll probably do a more friendlier review. I was in a bit of a narky mood about his review on a podcast. Some may have heard that one. That's actually my most listened to podcast, the Egbert review, which is very poo-poo. I poo-pooed him like nothing else. Okay, Layne Norton, doing well, has some hard-hitting understandings of hypertrophy. Since when did, here I go again, sorry, this is what you're going to get. hypertrophy has this connotation of hypertrophy of cancer cells. It's not normal. Hypertrophy is not normal. Oh, but it looks lovely. Anyway, and many think that before I started doing my gym proper, which is only a week ago, and many would think, oh, far out, you don't do this Liver King thing. Oh, how about the Liver King being busted for being juiced and jacked and juiced and whatever bloody thing you reference with people that are jacked. Anyway, the only jackedness that I've been doing as a personal disclosure with the whole weights thing and lifting thing is a set of push-ups, a set of military press or shoulder press, straight into bicep curls like a super set, all fail, those 3 sets, 90 seconds every second day. I was doing for about, feels like 18 months. I don't know exactly how long I was doing that for, but I've now stepped it up to I might go from my 10 minutes, which I started a bit more than a week ago now, I think, to 15 minutes now. As of yesterday, I'll probably do max of half an hour. I don't know how, like 4 days a week, perhaps split. Did it, 4 day split, right? So push and pull, and so that's my disclosure. Only recent, like I'm not trained, like I'm not sure to what extent you see what my physique is, but it might be lottery. Even before I started my super set, 90 seconds, 45 seconds a day, that was all I was doing, and I was looking like an athlete. So I would say that it's possible to be ripped, shredded, 365. I did a recent video with that shredded business. Maybe it's a lottery. I'm not doing any drugs. I'm just supplementing. I've got my digestion and absorption of my micronutrients right, and that is easier than this regimen, that workout, this hypertrophy, that's periodization, this food, well, I've got the food thing as well, especially not what to eat, but what not to eat. The first 4 of the 44 in my Keto 44. Keto, self-explanatory, eliminating the gluten, oils, sugars, nitrates, and then the 4 categories of micronutrients added in. So take away the 4 classes, add the 4 classes of micronutrients. That's the Keto 44. That's just a brief advocacy of my clumsy branding, Keto 44. Anyway, on the show notes, if you want to know more, the Epi Nutritionist will save you. And then you go onto the website and you see my price, and you think, are you kidding me? Worth every penny. Anyway, so Doc Layne Norton, doing well. Let's compare notes in 7 years, 15 years, 30 years. Take your pick. Will I be vindicated? I don't think so, but I'll stick around just in case, because I like to test my own insanity of how we go with health. Vanity. Yes. I've become vain because all of a sudden I've become pretty for my, what I'm capable of, at least, compared to what I used to be. Woo! And so because I'm feeling so well, I've now stepped it up, and let's see how up to half an hour, 4 days a week will make me look versus the hours. Let's say 90 minutes a day in the gym with Dr. Layne Norton. He's a bit smarter than me. I'm a lumper, he's a splitter, using Doc Huberman's lumper splitter scientific thing. We're more chickens, we're not these blood type A, O, B, AB individuals with the whole blood group diet hoopla that's out there. Is that even registering? To some people only. I don't think that'll pick up. But I don't advocate for that. We're more chickens. The roosters, they pretty much crow when they see light. We're sensitive to light. The whole melatonin thing, and some roosters will look better, like some dudes do, and then some hens will get more action and lay the eggs and all that sort of thing versus the others, and that sort of thing. Yes, fine. We're individuals in different personality proclivities, and the genetic lottery. Genetics. It's not genes, it's not lifestyle, which gives us our health and illness and chronic disease, autoimmune disease woes, micronutrient deficiencies. The gurus, the few gurus that I've mentioned and that I've now reviewed, don't even really touch or understand or want to touch or understand or want to advocate or have a proclivity to want to understand micronutrients. If they did, they'd probably be even better. They'd probably be doing even better than they are. If they did put some of their smarts, their intellectual rigor in where it really counts, micronutrients, maybe they will give us more value to the world, because I am not a good entertainer, deliverer, and well-prepped content-giving guru. I'm only a guru to myself. Not even to my close others am I a guru, because they've seen my past decades of attempts, health and wellness attempts, all falling on their ass. But not this time. Famous last words, right? Yeah, I get it. That's why they're waiting for me to fall on my ass. There won't be any falling on my ass with this advocacy of the Keto 44, which I push, which I can't even market because I'm hopeless. As you can see, I'm hopeless at even delivering this shite that I go on with. So, yes, this is supposed to be about Layne Norton, and I've jumped around again. Yeah, I get it. But it's another idea. Yeah, you can look good, work out, eat well, whatever well is. Okay, but let's compare notes. What I advocate, what I push for, the products, the service that I have on my website may not give me any income or wealth, but maybe my own sanity. Let's test it out with all these other health gurus in several years or decades to come and see how we go, which includes Dr. Andrew Norton. All the best to him and to others that think that I'm full of shite. That's fine. If your regimen, protocol, your diet, this and that, works even better than mine, and I see someone that I know of like 10 years ago, 30 years ago, even 2 years ago, I might even test it out. But not if I'm looking better than you with my shtick, with my diet, with what I advocate here. You get it? The moral of these reviews and using Dr. Andrew Norton as a clickbait thing here. Yeah. So that's it. Until the next poo-pooing agent. Bye-bye.